Go ahead and start off.
Oh, yeah, sure. How do you feel about the swim tonight?
I'm really happy with that. I felt coming in like I could possibly go under 8:10, and so to see that on the scoreboard was really exciting, and fastest I've been in a couple of years, so can't complain. Really happy with that.
What does it mean to do that when it has been, a few years since you've gone that fast?
Yeah, I mean, like 2018 or 19, I think,
Yeah.
was the last time I was under 8:10, and I've only been under 8:10, I think, 5 times maybe before that. So, that year, 2019, like that sounds like yesterday, but I have to remind myself it's 2022 now. Like that's 3 years. So yeah, it feels good. I think I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I had that in me, and just to put it together and see that was a lot of fun.
What's it been like setting goal times in a new training environment? You guys come into this season with any expectations, or you just focused on training?
No, I mean, Coach Nesty and I, we haven't talked about goal times at all. I mean, kind of in the fall, we're just like, the first goal is just to make the World's team, and I mean, we talk a lot about improvement, and that's the goal always. So, of course, improvement looks a little differently maybe for me than some other people, given that my times are really hard to improve, and I've acknowledged that, and I've learned that over the years, and so I get really excited when I go a time like that. I can kind of get excited about going times that I haven't gone in a couple of years and things like that. So I've learned that. I know how to react at certain times and how to feel about swims, and biggest thing is I just felt really good. Felt almost too good the first 400, so yeah, it was just really good to feel good and have the time be pretty good.
How has that move to Florida been different for you from what you had at Stanford?
Yeah, it's been good. It's just been a different environment, different people, like 60 people that I really didn't know on the men's and women's team I've gotten to know now, and really great training group. Of course, Bobby, and we had 2 other guys, Tyler and Brennan, in the top 8 of the mile tonight. So I trained with those guys, plus 5 or 6 other, actually more than that. Like it's a really deep group, and so it's a lot of fun being on that team and being with new coaches and just having a fresh perspective on my training and my stroke and all the little details that come with swimming.
What's it like finishing tonight, knowing that you just had, the swim that you've been wanting, right, for a while to have in that 800? And how does that have you feeling, going into, a long meet ahead? Yeah,
I always talk about how it's good to start a meet on a good note. I feel like if you can do that, I usually, when I have a good first swim, can kind of get into a rhythm, just kind of have that confidence, have that little boost. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about the schedule that I have here. Just the 200 tomorrow, day off, and then it's just 800, 200, and then day off, and then double those distances on the way up, 400 miles. So yeah, I'm excited.
Let's do 2 more for Katie.
Katie, kind of shifting, Katie Grimes is out here, and you seem to have a close relationship with her. How deep is your relationship with her, and do you kind of feel like you've taken her a little bit under your wing, so to speak?
Yeah, last year was a lot of fun getting to know Katie, and I think everyone on the Olympic team just had so much fun with her. She was a lot more vocal than I was when I was a 15-year-old at the Olympics, and so she was just a lot of fun, and just such a team player, even as a rookie. I say she gives the best high fives, just really aggressive high fives, and so she just is such a great person to be around, and to see the success that she's had since Tokyo has been awesome. I know she has a big week ahead of her with a lot of different events that she's capable of performing really well in. So yeah, we've stayed in touch since the games, and I think I haven't really seen her as much this year, but it's fun to see her here, and I can't wait to see what she can do, not just this week, but in her very bright swim career ahead of her.
So when you and Nesty do talk about improvement, what does that look like for you guys, or what does it look like this season so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think just coming into this meet, I think just trying to be better than I've been this whole season, and I think we don't try to talk too much about times or things like that. Like I think we both know what I'm capable of, and as long as I'm doing the training and doing the things every day that I need to do to be the best version of myself, then I'm going to be in a good spot. And so, it's just about seeing if we can be a little bit better than I've been recently, I guess.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Did you want to? I know.
Well, we're almost exactly 10 years away from when a Kathleen Ledecky made her debut down the road, or made a breakout down the road in Charlotte. How important was that meet back then, and looking back 10 years now?
Yeah, the Charlotte Ultra Swim in 2012, that was definitely my breakout meet, long course at least, and set me up for Omaha and London in 2012, and it is crazy to think it's been a decade now, but I think back to that a lot, and think back to how that really launched me, and think back to the swimmers that I got to race there that I really looked up to, like Schmitty and Katie Hoff and Michael Phelps. Like, they were all at the meet, and they just were so nice to me, and it just is fun to see kind of a new wave coming up, and I'm kind of in that position now, and it's just fun to look back on. Lots of great memories, lots of great stories over the last 10 years, and hopefully I can add a lot more to that over the next 10 years.
How many, 10?
I don't know. No.